Welcome to the Art of Style podcast, a space for dream seekers and the career curious, where the passion meets real world experience and we talk about building a life and a wardrobe that actually supports it.
Hey, hello. Hi.
You're not in black.
I know. I got shamed. My last back-to-backs were black. Hi, it's the Art of Style podcast.
Hello. So excited. So like we always do, let's start with a spin that wheel.
Hey.
Here, it's easier when I hold it up. I feel like, oops, I put it on.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, loves it. I'll close it.
Okay, so our message today is how many brands do you shop for one client?
Oh, how many brands? Okay, well, my first gut response I would say is 15. Because you also are including undergarments, which come from a different store typically. Yeah. And because you said brands, do I typically shop? If I'm going to a Nordstrom, there may be multiple brands within that. But yeah, I would say a closet is made up of way more brands than what people typically expect, because that's kind of the power of hiring a wardrobe stylist is we know the brands. So it's like when I look at a list of what the closet needs, I'm like, oh, I want that from Buck Mason. I want that from Saks. I want that from Alice and Olivia, whatever. And that's why I love to not go to the stores with clients, because I can just pop in and out really quick. And if I go to stores with clients, I try to keep it to only 5
stores.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously they're hiring you because for shopper fatigue.
Right.
And it's overwhelming. It's totally overwhelming for non-shoppers to be patient and shop. Okay, 15 brands. That is would you say in your closet?
Oh my goodness. I mean, I think we'll get into this later in the podcast, but I did personally just put my closet to my own wrath, and oh my God, I have so many brands because vintage and shopping secondhand. I have so much clothes. I know that it wasn't like this is a shocker.
I have also moved her out of reason. I have participated in a move, and I can attest to the volume. Volume is high.
It's like out of control in like a good way, in a way that makes sense for my lifestyle. Because I do love, anywho, I have a lot of brands in my closet. That's like a rabbit tail I could totally go down, because I'm proud of my clothes, and that it's like a fun thing to revisit everything in your closet, which I just want to say, I feel like that's a fun segue to say next week I get to clean out Katina's closet, and hopefully if I'm on like best behavior, your husband lets me clean out his side too.
Oh my gosh, this would be so great.
I would love it. I mean, I dangled the carrot. I was like, did you see that in our text thread?
No, I missed it.
Oh,
for Scott too?
Yes, I texted him that I wanted to clean out his closet also. And you were on the text thread. And he was like, what's your price? And I said he had to be on the podcast.
He was like, it's too expensive.
Yeah. 7-minute segment, I said. Not 10, not 5. I just need 7 minutes of him in the hot seat.
Okay.
But he did not confirm a booking.
Noted.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna do a lot of quick. You guys, this is like our seasons of life are. You're going through a season.
My whole world is changing.
We're going through a season. I think like seasonal, but we love each other through it.
Oh my gosh, yes. And I think that's what's so fun about like why we also like to talk on camera, is because we are in such different stages of our life, and I think it's really fun that we're both in a cleansing era as well. And it feels very symbolic with what other people are experiencing, because, I mean, we just celebrated the Chinese New Year.
Yes.
Fire horse, hey. And I just feel it in my bones. And it's all about, like, being on fire and, like, like going fast and kind of leaving the things behind that didn't serve you. And I feel like we're so in that, whether we're believe in Chinese New Year's or not.
Literally, we were just saying fire, but like, should you go lighter with your red?
Oh, I mean, it's really faded right now, but I got a lot of compliments.
And
this
also,
week.
should I also
Go red?
Yeah, because I'm starting to gray.
I do like that you rock your
And
natural.
I was gonna say, and I kind of weirdly like my gray right now.
I think it's really nice that I think I love your hair. I would not change it.
But I'm 47. I don't want to be like 50 in gray. Like if it still just stays like peppery like this, I'm super into it.
Yeah, I don't think we do anything yet. I think your hair is beautiful. And you have really good natural texture. And if you start to color it, it's going to like strip some of that
then I
texture.
think you should go
lighter.
Like, maybe, I don't know.
I need a good professional cut. I took scissors to my hair for the last cut and the last few cuts actually. And I definitely need to have a professional do some work on it. Okay. Anywho, we digress. Right. Okay. As a friendly reminder, we launched last week our virtual shopping catalog that goes along with the podcast because we are here to talk about a lot of things, but clothes being the heart and soul. We want to offer a useful, integrative tool that can make your wardrobe feel more like it's serving you based on what fun we're having talking about on the Artist Style podcast. So there is multiple places you can find it. And once you find it's on the Instagram, link in bio, it's in our YouTube, it's in our Spotify. So basically anywhere you can read copy, that link will be dropped there, easily accessible. And I also last week we had Katina do a product review, which I loved. I thought it was so fun to see what you picked out. Mm-hmm. And this week I have a whole slew of props for show and tell. Okay. I don't know if this is a new segment, but I just kept shoving things in this bag. Like, oh, I want to talk about that on the pod. So first things first is really controversial. So it's a Stuart Weitzman bootie. I have had these boots easily 15 years. I also had the over the knee version. Yeah. I retired those because I wore those significantly more and they just got really tired. But I have not been able to put these on my foot for the last 2 seasons. There's just something about the toe box that feels so disconnected from like how I'm dressing now. And I took them specifically to California to ask one of my girlfriends there, like her opinion, because I need to also replace my leather bootie right now. So I was kind of like in a bind where I was like, oh, that I have to pack this. So I'm just curious what your thoughts are about this because I'll tell you her thoughts after you share yours.
Okay, so I think they're delicious, but I do recognize the rounded toe. Without being a fashionista myself, the rounded toe feels like it comes, like it's like
a little witchy.
Pudgy.
Oh, pudgy.
I was thinking it looked a little pudgy right there. Versus like a cleaner, sleeker, skinnier, because we're almond moms and we're skinny, and like that just kind of feels a little pudgy at the, like if it continued to go elongated, I think I would be into it. But what does it look like on your toe?
Well, let's take a little look-see. It's really sad because they're so comfortable.
Mm-hmm. They look like they have good
support
too.
But like, truth be told, I have already cleaned them out of some of my clients' closets.
It looks sexy.
Really? That looks sexy? It just feels witchy.
Now that I'm saying, like, now this just looks pudgy to me.
Yeah, it just looks stumpy and short, and I don't know. It's such an interesting concept, cleaning out closets and having opinions on clothes. Yesterday, this is so scandalous. My mom attended a closet clean out with me, and shout out Kathy because I know you're gonna watch this. She's actually watched all of our episodes.
Has she really?
Yes,
Kathy.
and told her friends. So like,
thank you for your views.
Yes, but she definitely came to her first closet clean out for one of her girlfriends yesterday, and it was just interesting because we disagreed on some items, and so it's such a personal experience, and like I couldn't wear these. I literally wore my cowgirl boots with the elongated toe the whole time, and it's fun. So I also cleaned out this from my own personal closet, and this I'm hoping maybe going on Katina's Mexico trip. I think it was from the Fashion Gods. Sometimes when you have things happen in your life, the fashion gods just like send you the right outfit. So this is, do you know who the designers, that's not the name of the designer, but her company's called Staud. Okay, it's like a cool girl brand. Okay. Staud. Staud. Okay. Cool girl, classy. She's doing like business deals and then getting like martinis with her girlfriends. Okay. The designer's fantastic.
Showcase it.
So it's like a little bodycon. The dress she's wearing now, when I walked in, she said was too short, and I was like, oh, I disagree. This is definitely shorter, but it's like giving Mexico.
It's giving very Mexico.
So I don't know how I fit in it. Hence when the fashion gods came in and just like, I needed a dress last minute for a concert, and I found this.
You see how it has like two little
cutouts. It's adorable. I'll insert the photo of me wearing it, and then we can insert the photo of you wearing it in Mexico if it works.
Thank you, fashion gods. Thank you, artist style.
We hope it
love
fits.
It. I love it.
But that's like also one of the best parts about cleaning out my closet. I also brought you this divine number. Okay, I have been holding on to this piece for so long. I did wear it on one New Year's, but I like couldn't eat. I literally went liquid diet to fit into this dress. I'm not even kidding you. It was a terrible New Year's. It was like, that's another pod story. Maybe we'll like clip something in the Instagram, but I'll never fit into this again.
Gorgeous.
This is, I think something Jeffrey, I forgot. Let's look. Jeffrey or something. Jeffrey. From Tootsie's, circa like, it's pretty. It's been with me for a while. Probably 2015 I bought it, but it's just not done yet.
So for those of you who are not watching us on YouTube, it's like a color block.
Yes.
So it's a very classic, almost like an Audrey Hepburn classic. With
but like a modern zipper on the back.
Very modern zipper.
So your like black new sandal.
Thank you. Oh, right.
Yes. Yes. With like,
and then it has like a Carolina blue.
Yeah. Oh my God. I didn't even think of that. This is so perfect for you.
Why should I save it for Nina's college graduation?
I mean, yeah.
And then it's white on the bottom. It's like a white kind of like mid cap.
Wait, totally save it for the graduation. Gorgeous. I mean, you could wear it before then, but like.
This is so pretty. Okay. Wow, I love a closet. I have been the recipient. Thank you, Kathy, and all your friends. I have been the recipient of some closet, but to be the recipient of an artist style pod, closet is even more special.
It was so fun doing mine, so I'm so excited to do your closet. We're going to share a lot of footage I filmed myself doing it. I definitely had to there was some emotion.
Ashley ties like significant memory and importance to things. Mm-hmm. Like there are things in your life that mean a lot to you. Like books. Like I have, in the last 2 moves I've assisted on, I have attempted to reduce her book load.
And you're doing horribly.
Because books mean a lot to you, and I think that's very
it is
it's
interesting.
Like speaks to your soul. Like maybe you.
I'm a collector.
I love of things.
Yes, I love things. I do. I love a tchotchke. It's so true to me. That's why we wrap every episode with a silly purchase, because I'm just always be shopping. Anywho, let's see if there's any more stuff.
This is like a fun grab bag.
It's fun, a grab bag. So this is actually inside out, because I wore it so many times on this trip. I was on a trip last week, and this was a new buy. I linked it when the first episode we featured White House Black Market, and I ended up buying something for myself out of the list. And sometimes we just need a dressier t-shirt.
So this is a black satin silk?
Yeah, it's satin.
Sleeveless, kind of with some ruching on the left side. A beautiful deep V-neck.
Great
like
for the
Little
girls.
button in the back.
Yep. Well, and it has like a just
kind of a little bit of a muscle,
little bit of a cap sleeve, so it covers through here, which a lot of women are really cautious of, like when they have their arms down, if the t-shirt is sleeveless. But then with cardigans and just like a little bit of a thinner jacket, I don't like having the cut of a short sleeve through my bicep and then the cardigan over it. So I was very happy with just like it covers, but it also caps off the sleeve. Really,
and are you saying so when you wear your blazer, you don't see like an indentation?
Right. Or the bulk, you know, sometimes t-shirts, if they go all the way through my bicep, I have a thicker arm. So a lot of times
you can see the
you can see the seam coming through. So this sleeve, it's nice.
All right, so what did this retail for?
Great question. I was hoping you would ask. So it originally was $89, and then it was marked down to $69.95, and then they always have like an additional. I think I got it for an additional 40% off.
Oh, okay.
So I definitely I like to get a deal. I will pay full price and I will go expensive, but I'm hard on my clothes also. So I think basics, I would prefer to spend under $50 a piece.
And will you link a photo of you in it?
Yes.
From Kelly?
Yes,
okay.
I will. Okay, this next piece is a tragedy. And I think it's a good teachable moment because these pants I wore and they're so fun. I love these pants so much. I bought them secondhand.
Okay, what's what they are?
Okay, they're snap away pants, excuse me. Yes, they're high-waisted snap away pants. They are functioning snaps, so they do snap all the way off. I don't wear them open. But one of the snaps has completely just gone to the next phase of its life. Oh. And to me, that's something where I have to repair this. Like a lot of people would just go about and wear them and just be like, oh, it's not a big deal. But I think that's the part also I always look for in closet cleanouts is I always make a pile of repairs. And there's no point of things being in your closet if they're not like in shape. Right.
So will you invest in repairing that snap?
I will invest in repairing that snap. Yeah. I think.
Is it on the front or the back?
Back. It is on the back. But
Can I do it?
If you can, I would love that.
Okay, let me look at that.
Okay, so that was a fun little just product review. Did you buy anything new this week? Not a silly purchase. Okay.
No, I bought nothing.
Did you do your returns?
I did not. They're still in my car.
You're gonna run out of time.
Oh no.
You should go. We could go to the Galleria.
Okay. Oh, that's right, because there's a loft there. Okay.
Yes. Okay, Client Think Tank is a segment we do each week where I propose a question to Katina that's something I'm experiencing in my business. I'm a building entrepreneur, and Katina is a very well-seasoned entrepreneur. So this week, as I mentioned, I had quite an array of clients. I did have 2 new clients, 2 repeat clients. Okay. So my question to you is, knowing that your closet clean out is just right around the corner and you would be considered a new Art of Style client, what would be your unspoken expectations for after the cleanouts service, knowing that in the service, you and I will be talking about gaps?
That's load. Okay, my expectation would be that I would have reduced time when selecting future outfits.
Such a good answer. Okay.
Number 2 would be you would also let me say this in a positive way. You would increase my confidence.
Okay.
In self-selecting outfits.
Love that answer.
Said negatively, you would help me have less anxiety and self-doubt because items remaining are Art of Style approved. Okay.
Now in the sense of love both of those answers, and that's why I love this, because you answer from your heart. What would in the indication of like a business follow-up? Like would you expect me to be like, how are those outfits going? Or like how many days till I follow up? Would you want me to pitch you shopping hours, shopping services? Do I just go in as like being a friend? Like it's such an intimate environment that I am in a service provider, and I sometimes feel like people, like our lowest hanging fruit are the people who have already paid you for services. So if they're just having me come in and do clean outs, or in this instance, actually now that I'm thinking about it, both of these clients received my hours as gifts. So that's interesting. I didn't even think about that, which is very rare. That is very rare. But how would you do I service push myself, promote? Do I check in and become their fashion friend? Like, what as a client would you kind of expect that? That was what I was more getting at.
I would want you to somehow know my two answers that I just gave, which were
right.
Reduce time. So you're gifting me time because I'm having less investment to choose and more confidence. I would like you to somehow know those two things and then follow up on those two things.
I think that's doable.
Hey client, hey Katina, how much time were you able to be out of your closet this week?
Okay.
Post.
Love that. Oh, this is so good. This is so good.
And did you feel fire?
Right.
In everything you
check in on the confidence.
So on those two particular, so it's almost like your intake or somehow where, you're weaving into so Ashley amazingly does a very thorough questionnaire for all of her clients as they intake. So maybe you weave that into your questionnaire,
right.
Or as you're in the closet clean out, you make sure to ask, what do you think this is going to?
Right. I think I definitely naturally am asking those questions.
I think you are.
But I think that's why I like to ask you these types of things, because that's the sales genius in you, that just because when I've seen you in sales pitch moments, something you do is you do make it personal. Like you will remember something from a conversation before. And it may not even necessarily be like about their family or kids, but it could just be about the intimacy of the sales conversation that they're needing your product in. I definitely have never felt like you generalize a sales pitch, which is why you're probably so good at it. And I think I fall into I just learned so much from your answer, because I think I can do a better job of that. Because when you were saying it, I was already thinking of the two clients I was texting with today in follow-up section, and I was talking to them in the same way. And I think
they may have they
have totally different expectations and different needs.
Yeah.
So I love how you answered that question. That was really good.
So those of you who are listening or watching, places you can put that, because as you continue to grow Art of Style, you need a place to document. You can't remember everyone's purest by heart motivations.
Well, it's just why I like the questionnaires so intimate.
Oh, great. Okay, so questionnaire, and also in your app that you use to digitize closets, is there like a notes section?
Yep, and I definitely leave notes, and I love all my clients, and I would share them with you, but the notes are private to the stylist.
Of course.
So I can leave like blunt emotional statements that may be jarring for them to read, but just like context clues I'm picking up in the fittings. So
I think for our listeners, a place where that would typically live is in it's called a customer relationship management system in your CRM. And there are some super amazing ones that are free. Like I think Pipe Drive is maybe still free.
Okay.
HubSpot is a good one, and if you are a startup or you're in startup mode, HubSpot offers like a 90% reduction in fees for like, I think it's like the first 2 years of your business. And anyway, so utilize a CRM so that way you can track all of these things, and then you can start seeing trends. I mean, you can start seeing trends by age demographic. You can be like, hey, my 60 to my 80-year-olds tend to all have the same expectations, and then I'm going to tailor, my talk tracks, I'm going to tailor my campaigns around those.
No, and I want to mention, as a small business owner who's, 10 years in, but is still small business, I spend about $200 a quarter on my CRM, just to give other people context. There's I do think it is worth investing in. I mean, you sometimes need to in your platforms. I have a very low overhead because I don't have an office space where I'm going into. My work is done in clients' homes or in the stores, but that is definitely one of the expenses that I've had pretty much the whole time I've had my business. Another thing that's kind of fun in that same breath is I invested in my business kind of the most I've done in a long time. Well, probably the last 2 years. since I've seen you last, and I signed up for the Hue and Stripes first conference.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay, tell everyone what Hue and Stripe is.
Hue and Stripe is my CRM platform that I was just kind of alluding to, and it's the virtual closet. It's a software that I license as a personal stylist. It also allows me to earn commissions. I can invoice clients through it. I don't because I use QuickBooks, but it is an option. You can do brand deals within the app, and the coders are just amazing people. I love the company, and they're hosting their first stylist conference in June.
Where is it?
In Dallas.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Right in our backyard.
So I'm going to be one of the senior stylists and have like a small group that I'm going to host on like a fun little shopping excursion. So I've already asked some of my favorite store owners there to be a part of that. So I am so excited, and it really just does feel aligned with like what my goals are focusing on and growing more deeply in art of style this year. And I am like, even just with offering the shopping experience. So if you're engaging in the shopping experience, you're using the Hue and Stripe technology, and just, I want to feel more comfortable and confident in more generalized information, because I think I don't realize how helpful it really can be. And I've had so much fun talking about things on the podcast, and people are having so much fun watching it, that it's like, okay, I don't have to be so intimate with each of these conversations, even though I'm never going to give that up. But that's something really exciting to look forward to. Yes, I love a conference.
Not many people do, so that is
I just like, why not?
I think it's great. And
you don't?
Oh, I'm a salesperson, so I think by trade, I have had to train myself to be good in conference settings.
Really?
But people that are introverts, it is painful to like.
Are you an introvert?
No, I'm just saying for our listeners, like it can be incredibly painful to experience a conference setting as a business owner, as representing a business, and you have to really like pull your, there's a lot of, what am I wearing?
That's fair.
Am I walking from one end of Las Vegas to another end of Las Vegas?
Also
what is a sensible shoe to wear while also still looking like a boss babe? Like there are so many things to think about in the conference circuit. But you should hire Art of Style, and they can help you get styled for your next conference.
I mean, you and I went to conferences together, and I would get like hyped on the conference.
We may have ended up dancing on stage, thinking that we were going to take our set business to the next level.
Well, we were, and I mean, we kind of are. We're like taking ourselves to the next level. Yeah, but oh my God, I'm still disappointed I never saw that footage. Like of us dancing. We were killing it.
We just like got pulled up on stage. They were like, it was a conference where they were trying to,
but there was like guys on stilts.
And
we were
like
really
trying to engage the audience, and we jumped right up and
I feel like we had our Super Bowl. Like we were the Super Bowl celebrities, not getting enough screen time before the Super Bowl.
And then we saw ourselves on screen, much like this. And we were like, we look good. And then we started dancing even bigger and harder.
Yes. Well, that was so fun.
If you would like to book us for your next conference, we would be happy to. Oh
my gosh, we
could
were
film
taking selfies with it.
Yeah, we can film a pod during your we can do an episode during the conference. Like,
oh my gosh,
engage the audience. It's great.
I actually love packing clients for conferences because it's so fun for me to mix and match and be like, oh wait, don't wear these pants because you already wore these dark, but don't do two dark colors back to back. Like keep them guessing.
So another service of Art of Style, which I don't think we have we spoken about packing?
Yeah, we did a little. Okay. Yeah, because I think I had a experience where I had to pack somebody, but I can't remember. Maybe we haven't. But I do love to pack people for trips. It's one of my favorite services because you get so creative with your looks when you travel or have the opportunity to. But I would like to jump ship to check in on your spiritual wellness journey. You have successfully, just to wrap it up, Katina not wrap it up, but give a little summary. Saunaing, meditating with your Greek Crucifix. Oh, well, yeah, that was going to be next. But what are the Greek chanting?
The
hymns. That's what the word I was looking for. Sorry. So the Greek hymnals, you're meditating with those still.
I am.
Are you wearing your cross today?
I am not because I did sauna today.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't when I felt like I
mean, I thought you were not supposed to go off.
Oh no, you're not supposed to. I probably should look that up. And also continuing my red light mask.
So you're on it. You've been locked in.
Okay, I'm locked, and it is Orthodox Lent. So we just started our Lenten season yesterday.
What are you giving up?
So the 2 things I'm giving up are I'm going to do 40. It's like I think it ends up being like 46 days, but no meat.
Oh.
I'm going to continue. I will be a pescatarian.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
No meat and no cussing. Have I already cussed today? Possibly. We'll spin it back and see.
Watch. I don't think so.
Okay.
I really don't.
I have. I got that one from my daughter. She was like
which
goes to a southern school that is. She said she got feedback from a guy that said that he was taken aback by her sailor mouth.
Okay. Which I wouldn't even say that of Nina.
I grew up in a restaurant, so like by nature I have a sailor's mouth, and then I grew up in sales, and I was the only woman many time on a sales call or sales trip, so I had to try to bro it out. So I have such a potty mouth.
It's just.
I guess people find it unbecoming of a woman to cuss. I would love to know what our listeners think. Is it unbecoming and distasteful or tacky?
I think people are always going to poke things and just bitch. They're going to find something to bitch about.
You can't say that word. I mean, I can't say that word.
You can't say that.
Okay.
I can say that word.
Yeah.
I'm not giving up. I'm giving up talking ugly, but I'm not giving up bitching.
Okay. So that's my spiritual journey, and I did sauna today, and my attempt during Lent is not just to give up things, but to be more mindful of things. So I am going to try to add attending at least one additional service a week, because there are multiple services during Lent.
Right.
I think there's 3 every week, and I tend to go to 1.
Which is still good.
So I think I'm gonna attempt to add 1 per week.
Okay. And are you getting in the Word? Are you reading or just kind of more with your hymns?
I'm wondering if this is a God wink moment, because I am in a full-on sweat right now. I don't know if it's the pleather that I'm wearing or the fact that this is kind of
not
confession.
Interrogate you.
No, I'm just I don't know if our viewers can see, but or it's perimenopausal.
It's the pleather.
It is the pleather. Or also maybe truth telling.
Yeah, fair.
I have not, and I think that's important. I have not figured out how to weave that in yet. What about you? What's your hello? 75 hard.
No, we're doing terrible. I'm gonna restart. I'm not quitting. I just I had a bender week. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not a liar, but I am a bender girl.
So how did we go from 75 hard to?
I just went on a trip, and I just ended up at nice dinners and doing fun things, and one thing leads to another, and your girl just be cheers.
And when said trips start on a PJ, I just think that that is just too much to.
It's rude not to have a cocktail on a private plane. I think that's bad. It's really bad manners. Yeah, I agree.
And also, if you're hostess,
but then when you have one, it's you
and they're
gotta finish it. You gotta have 2.
Another mimosa or another whatever. You're yes,
whatever.
Please. Also, you had hot. I hope all of y'all are following Ashley.
No, that was on my private stories, but we can share a little bit. I couldn't put his face publicly out there for people to see, but I definitely on my close friends on Instagram. Oh my gosh, my pilot was so attractive the other day, and he was giving 28. There's no way he was any older than 30. I would be shocked, but I definitely gave him my number. So I'm getting on that cougar train.
Okay. Real quick, were you just as you were exiting said PJ?
Oh, well, he came, we were chatting as he was giving his safety procedure breakdown. He was the co-pilot. There was he wasn't captain, but I was asking him what the mountain range was, because it had snow on it. And so when I was in Southern California, this whole trip, I'm seeing snow, and I lived there for 2 years. I had never seen that. So I figured he could just look at a map and tell me, but it became like a whole thing that he like researched, and it was cute. Yeah. And so then he was, I forget, I think maybe the woman I was traveling with asked him where he was based out of, and he was like, oh, San Diego, but I'm trying to move. And he was like, and he pointed to his captain. He goes, my captain keeps telling me Austin. And the woman I was with was like, oh, that's where she lives. So I just slid him my business card and had written on it, if you need an Austin tour guide. And then also like, thanks for the safe flight.
I mean, are we cute or what?
But you know who I thought about the whole time?
Who?
Park Boo. Book Club Boo.
Oh my. I know we only have like a couple minutes left, but you're allowing
I know, he's
Park
so cute.
Book Club Boo to get in the possible way of a hot.
Okay, the pilot hasn't reached out yet, so let's just.
Well, maybe he hasn't moved here yet. So
no, I mean he definitely hasn't moved here yet, but
okay,
he could hit me up and be like, thanks for like
I'm
the contact.
I'm putting myself in the male mind.
Okay.
Which is small, but his mind, he's like, oh, she said I could be your tour guide.
Fair.
So when I arrive in Austin would be the appropriate time to contact. That was a miss on your part.
Okay, I'll receive that.
Maybe you could have just been like, call me, I'm your Austin chick, Ashley.
Or just call me.
You're
beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
We have 2 more quick segments. Store review of the week, because I do want to have a store review each week.
Yeah.
I just think it's really fun. And this week I would like to hit on Ever Eve. Have you ever shopped there?
I have not.
Do you know of it?
I think it's not Everlane.
Oh, Everlane. No, Ever Eve.
Ever Eve. Then I have
Everlane is, there's one here, off of South
Congress.
Congress. Everlane is great. I actually spent a lot of money there last year for clients because they had a really good suiting collection and work trousers. A better version actually of what I'm wearing today. So if you work in like a business casual environment, I would definitely say Everlane is somewhere to go. Ever Eve is in the Domain.
Okay.
It is more like a micro Nordstrom. So think you can get great jeans like by Good American or by Mother or by, they also have a lot of Z Supply clothing. So like really soft little cute travel wear. They have funky jackets. They have their own in-house brand also. It's been around for 20 years and it's owned by a husband and wife. And I could walk in there and get a whole slew of clothes for an entire trip. Like they've got the basic t-shirts, they've got the shoes, they have the jewelry, they have the Spanx Air Essentials, they have like truly everything you could need, but you're gonna drop cash.
I was about to say, so they have to mark it up, right? Like the benefit of being able to go to just one store to get all of these different.
Well, they don't mark it up. You're going to pay the same you would at Nordstrom, but the benefit is you're coming in to shop brands that you already know, and they have their brand in the store. And then also they have wholesale contracts with these retailers, like as if Nordstrom would. Okay. So it's going to be the same price point. But it is wonderful. It's definitely a store. When I was thinking today, like, where do I want to feature? And I also wanted to make sure it's somewhere that I will be in the next week. So I can kind of like share in the virtual closet, like the items that I'll be trying on this week. So I'm excited to see what their new items are. I don't think I've been in since January, which it's already almost the end of February, which is crazy. But it is a store that I'm surprised people don't know about it. So I think that was great that you genuinely didn't today, because I think there's a lot of people that when I bring clothes to them from that store, they're like, oh, I've never heard of this. Or it's like, oh, this is like the go-to for all my mom friends. Like it's a very also Dallas-y store, but it is here in Austin in the Domain. Okay, so last silly things that you bought this week. You had kind of already mentioned you bought nothing.
Zero, nothing.
Really? You didn't even go to Goodwill once? Man, that's some willpower right there.
Well, I mean, I had a haul last week.
Yeah, fair. That's fair. Okay.
I had like a retail haul, not a secondhand haul.
You really did.
What about
you? Get to wear anything new?
I did not.
Sad. Not even a shoe?
I did not wear a shoe.
Not a Stan Smith? Dang.
Can I wear the Stan Smith now? No.
Yes, a white sneaker.
Okay.
Girl, it's like 80 degrees
was
outside.
Like a spring.
No,
Okay, we're almost
year round.
Okay,
year round.
Right. The Stan Smiths are coming out.
Stan Smiths are year round.
Okay.
I bought it wasn't super expensive. It was like $35-$40, but it was a hat from a coffee shop that like, did I need that? No. And I have so many hats. Like, how many hats do you think I have?
42.
Probably. Like realistically, baseball hats though. I have so many other hats. Like, I probably have 40 baseball hats. Now I have another baseball hat. But it was just so cute, and I just couldn't help myself because the day before I went to a different coffee shop and I didn't buy the sweatshirt. And so it's like,
you were having like, were you being like at a girl, or you were having buyer's remorse for not buying it?
I think
or
both.
Buyer's regret.
I think it was like a both. It was like a sick, twisted game in my head. I'm like, you didn't buy the sweatshirt yesterday, so you should get the hat today. Like,
wow. Only justified in the mind of a true shopper, a true consumer.
It's bad. I'm really trying to stop this conveyor belt consumerism, but I consecutively, week after week,
we're continuing to procrastinate.
Something.
We're procrastinating over stopping conveyor belt consumerism
and starting 75 hard. I did so bad. Like, even after my closet clean out with my client yesterday, she was like, "You want some wine?" I'm like, yeah, I do. I said no to the mimosa she offered the start of the clean out. So again, with the twist, it's like
willpower.
Back.
The atta girl.
I guess it's 3:00. Anyways.
Do you want a beer? I'm sorry.
Peer pressure.
Okay. All right. Well,
thank you guys. We hope you had fun this week. Don't forget to DM us if you have any questions about sizes that you are seeing from the Artist Style catalog. We also would love to know what you guys are shopping. It would be so fun to hear from our friends and family. And we'll see you guys next week for Katina's Closet Clean Out. Woo!
Bye, y'all.
We're a well-dressed community at the Artist Style podcast, so if you're tuning in from Spotify, expand the show notes and you'll see Shop Now. That's going to redirect you to the Art of Style podcast catalog, where we showcase our favorite items from the brand of the week. We'll also add any other items that we may have touched on throughout the episode. You can easily access this catalog from our Instagram as well. It's in our link in bio. Once in the catalog, you will be redirected to the retailer to check out. If you need help deciding sizes or colors, book hours with Art of Style and tell us the podcast sent you to earn a free hour.